Hey, I hope you're doing good. It's Chris here from Six-String Fingerpicking, and in this lesson we're learning how to play Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Alright, so this song is number 43 on my top 60 fingerpicking songs to learn of all time list. If you want to check that list out, if you've not seen it before, it's down in the description. It's my top 60 fingerpicking songs from beginner to advanced, and we're learning one song each and every week. So check it out. If you like the songs, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these great lessons. Now let's start learning Nothing Else Matters. Okay, so if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to get the guitar tab, that's on the website at sixstringfingerpicking.com, down in the description. So I recommend checking it out. It's completely for free for you to use, and it's going to make learning this song much easier, if you like to read tab, that is. So check it out. Anyway, we're in 6/8 time and standard tuning. If you don't know what 6/8 means, basically we're just counting in sixes. So let's get cracking. First off, you're just playing a whole bunch of open strings. It's basically the E, G, B and high E strings from an E minor chord. So you don't need to hold these two fingers down because you're not going to be playing those two notes. So start by playing E, G, B, high E, back to the B string, then the G. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So very easy so far, and you do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the fourth bar of that, we play E, G, B, high E, back to the B string, and then we've got the 7th fret on the high E. So you get, and then again we play the 2 E strings, still holding that 7th fret down. So. And then we've got B, G, wide open, and then back to the high E, still holding that finger down. And you pull off from 7 to open, and then play B, G. So you've got, so from here, and then E string. Sometimes I think on the record you can actually hear a B string in there as well, so you might want to play the E and the B string both open together on the next bar, followed by the G. Okay, so you've gone, and then we've got we're into this section here. So you've played the open E and the open B together, followed by the G, and then fret-wise, you're playing 7, 8, 7 on the high E string, and I do that together with the B string. And I'm kind of applying the rule that the thumb does the bass notes, first finger does the G, second finger does the B, third finger does the high E. I'm kind of applying that rule. You don't have to follow it strictly, but that's more or less what I'm doing with the right hand. So 7, 8, 7 with the B string. Okay, and then you've got a really quick hammer onto the 8th fret and slide down to the 5th fret. So, and I think I do that. It's really hard to say because it's so fast. Really quick, so I'm going 7, 8, kind of back to the 7, but really quickly slide down to the 5. Or maybe just 8 to 5, but I think I go 7, 7, 8, 7, 5, super fast. actually that hard to play. Then back to the 7 on the high E string. Again, you can put the B string in there if you want to. And then 5, slide that down to 2, and then open. So let me just play over that part again. And you can pull off to open or pluck the open. I think I tend to pluck it, but yeah, 5 to open. Okay, so hopefully we've got this so far. You've got 4 bars of the open, so I'm not going to do that, and then we're into the. And then we go to an A minor chord, but we're going to play it like this. So open A string with the open high E, and take your 3rd and 4th finger and put it on the 5th fret of the G and the 5th fret of the B. And you're going to use your 1st finger to pull off on the 2nd of the high E. So play the A and the high E together, followed by the G, the B, and then put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the high E, pluck that one, pull off, and play B, G. And then we keep picking, fingers still held down, A, G, B, E. So you've gone. Keep your fingers in the exact same position and play the A, G, B and high E together. Then take your 1st finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then up to the 3rd. So you've gone. Okay, you're basically walking up to a C chord now. So you should end with 3 on the A, 5, 5 on the G and the B, and an open high E. And then we've got this fast picking bit. Okay, so what's going on there? You've landed here, and then we play A, G, B, G. Then you want to take your 2nd finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the high E, pluck that one, pull off to open, and then play B, G. And then the whole chord together again, move it up 2 frets, and then A, G, B, G. So exactly the same as before, but 2 frets higher. But then the ending's slightly different here. You've got the. So that is open high E string, hammer the 5 on the high E string, and then pull off. And then 7 on the B, pull off to open, and then pluck the open string again, and hammer the 5. So really slow. Okay, so let me just go over that part once more. And then a couple of simple harmonics, natural harmonics on the 12. So you play the open E string with the thumb, and then on the 12, get some natural harmonics, and then you work your way back. B, G. So you played your open E string and then your 3 harmonics, G, B, E, and then open B, open G. So moving on, you've got 3 more bars of just open strings. And then we've got twice. A little change. And then you're into the verse and the vocals come in. So you've done your harmonics, you've done 3 more bars after that of the open E strings. Then you've got this, it's dead simple really, it's just an E minor chord, a D chord and a C chord. So play. Well, if you don't know, anyone that doesn't know this E minor chord, and bar in the 7th fret up to the A string, and then 8 on the B, 9 on the G, and 9 on the D, with an open E string. So you play that, the open E, and then play the A string and then the D string, and I go thumb, thumb, like all of that with my thumb. And then my first finger plays the G, then my second and third play the B and E, so you get. Alright? 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then down to this D shape, 5 on the A, 7, 7, 7 on the B, and play A, D, G, and B together. 1, 2, 3, and then move it down 2 frets to C, 4, 5, 6. So you've played. Okay, so you do that again. So it all goes through twice. And then on the third time round it changes. It still starts exactly the same on the E minor. And then on the D chord, make sure that you get the high E string in there clamped down and play A, high E, B, G. Dun, da, da, da. 1, 2, and 3. Same on the C. Okay, so you've gone down on the C, down to the C. You go to a G chord, clamp that down, so I'm borrowing all 6, and then 5 on the A, 5 on the D, 4 on the G. Play the bass note, and then E, B, G, and then we've got this B7 chord here. For anyone that doesn't know, bar the 5, up to the 5th string, the A string, 4 on the D, Pinky's going to play the 4 on the B. That's your chord there. Play A, E, B, G. So let me just do that part slowly. E minor to a D bar chord, da da dum, down 2 frets, exactly the same with the right hand. G chord, bass on the E string, B7, 2 more bars of just the open. So there's a lot in there, but that is the intro to Nothing Else Matters. If you want to get the whole lesson, all you got to do is head over to sixstringfingerpicking.com in the description, and you can get the whole tab and the remainder of the song there. I chop it up to make it easier to consume on the website, so check it out. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. I really hope that you've enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to head over to sixstringfingerpicking.com if you want to get the remainder of this lesson completely for free and a whole load of other fingerstyle guitar lessons. I'll see you over there. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.